Alright guys, welcome back to my shit. Alright, today we're reacting to, this one's actually kind of crazy. This one might make me feel uncomfortable, might make you guys feel uncomfortable at home, but we were watching another Jadoobly video, and it is 6 women who have orgasmed versus 1 fake. Okay? So, this is going to be a weird one. Let's give it a go.
I've orgasmed.
I've orgasmed.
I've orgasmed.
I've orgasmed.
I've orgasmed.
I've orgasmed.
So I'll start with kind of like my ish. I kind of like stayed away from sex for a while, but then I went to college, had that college experience. It's kind of progressed a lot from there.
Was it your first orgasm in general or with someone else?
With someone else.
For me personally, I was never really concerned with like dating or a relationship. And then I met this guy in class and our first hookup like did not go as planned, as I feel like it never does.
Yeah.
Then I like came out to California and I started like dating, and I think that's when like I had my first orgasm. I feel like there were times where like you fake it because like, you know, you might love him.
This is so easy to lie about though. Like I don't know how we're going to figure out who the mole is.
And it's like, let me just do what I can in this moment.
There was something just sus about her. She's too sweet to be able to like say her piece in bed. I didn't finish because of a partner until I realized I was lesbian. So I was just like with guy after guy after guy, and I was like, why isn't this working? Something's just not clicking. And I definitely thought it was like something about me or my body. Like I thought I was being difficult. And then I was like, oh, it's not a me thing like at all.
Yeah.
4 years ago was when I got sexually active, and my first time also was terrible. It was at this situationship.
Wait, so when did you?
This girl has titties on her arm, bro. Look at her tattoo, bro. This little full-blown ass naked lady under. Yo, it's actually kind of unfortunate that she is lesbian. She's a very nice, pretty girl, yo. Just kind of unfortunate.
Of your first orgasm?
With a partner would be 4 years ago when I was in that situationship.
Oh, like even though it was like
Yeah,
not
that
great,
first
like
time
it
was
still
bad,
happened.
but we still, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, you think, shoot, I wish I stopped after
you wish you kind of
I didn't have my first orgasm with a partner till I was like 21. I feel like that goes into a lot of sex education and being taught like sex is for like babies and not to achieve orgasm. But it happened.
Yeah.
And now it keeps happening.
I would say the first time I actually orgasmed with a partner, I was 21. It was just kind of funny because I didn't think I was gonna lose it until I like got married. I'm like 3rd generation, like hyper religious family, so church girls.
I like heard you and everything.
It was bad.
How I can't make a decision, bro. There's not enough information.
She was like giving me like young, innocent vibes.
Just off of like initial stories, I felt like hers was the most vague.
Something she said threw off my gaydar. I'm usually really good at detecting women who go both ways, so that was a surprise.
It's because she's gay. They voted off her because she's gay. Listen, we all know why. We all know why.
Oh.
Really?
Oh, bye, Mia.
Bye. Just based off of the first initial take, it's kind of hard to.
Can you orgasm without penetration? Because if you can't, then I don't understand how lesbians do it.
To my story, or it seems very like fantastical or weird. So it kind of makes sense.
I have a question. What was your best sexual experience?
Sexual experience or best orgasm?
Ooh. I would say, I like saying like experience.
You want to share first?
Sure. I would say actually recently I went for my friend's birthday.
Fun.
And we went out to a bar. That was my first time going home with somebody.
Oh, wow.
And I think that was my favorite for sure, just because the spontaneity of it. And the guy was older, so he just really knew what he was doing.
Okay. I feel like mine isn't the like best one to go off of, but it was the best experience for me. I was on my period, so maybe
Whoa.
TMI, I don't know. But there was just something about her. I was like, I don't care, you don't care, and then it just happened, and I was like,
That's hot, yeah.
ugly face, everything.
That is not hot. Who the fuck said that was hot? That is not hot. I am sorry. Okay, listen, I'll just say it, dude. I'm gonna say it. I'm not gonna say anything. I don't know. I want to say something, but I don't.
We need to stop. So I've had multiple experiences years back with older men, like mid-30s to 40s. There was one experience, it was just like, it wasn't planned, like it was just in the moment, and like he just knew what he was doing, and it's like the like, like grabbing me and like just saying, yes. I've been in theater. That doesn't feel convincing to me.
I think for me was actually like a guy that I just met in college. Me and my friends always make the joke, like if they ask me where I'm going, like, oh, I'm gonna go see Rocket Ship, because that's what I called him. Like that's why. In that moment when you've never had an orgasm and it happens, I just feel like it's like stars, just like. That's what it felt like to me, so.
For me, this threesome I had with the well-known guy and his girlfriend, he had like a playlist like Drake and The Weeknd, and like it was just, it's a lot of like sexual tension in one space.
That's like the main part of it, I feel like. It's not just like specifically the sex, it's the experience of it.
Exactly.
Because me specifically, like I'm not gonna come like this from like,
well, that's what I was gonna say is like, I wouldn't say it was like the best sex of my life, but when I think like sexual experience, that's the first one, because there was such a mood. And of course, like since I'm like the guest star, I'm like extra paid attention to. So I was like doing things, I was on like my head doing like a handstand.
Ain't no fucking way you could do a handstand, lady. I don't believe it one bit.
It's crazy.
So with that in mind, like what does an orgasm actually feel like to you? Because I said it feels like a rocket ship, like a spaceship.
Honestly, like for me, your body like tenses up. How I kind of feels like melting sometimes, but then sometimes like if you change the momentum and it's slow, it feels like butterflies and bubbles. You know what I mean? I feel like every orgasm to me is like definitely different.
one way of putting it is like I feel like I'm gonna pee. Like I have to focus, like I have to like make it happen, otherwise like if I stop thinking about it, then it doesn't.
I'm the same.
I've heard some people like say that who aren't like really experienced sexually, so I was like maybe she's just trying to go off like internet resources.
I feel like I honestly blank out.
I ain't gonna lie, it's her, bro. This lady with the flower, Jace. Yeah, it might be her. She just is very quiet, and I don't know, her body language and everything. The other girls seem like they're like out there and fucking freaky and shit. This girl seemed more like reserved,
It's an out of body
I know everyone says it like is white hot, but I just blank out. I feel like it's just like one of the few times I can really like let go and just be present, because my brain is just always going on.
So it depends if it's the first orgasm, because I have this thing where like once I come, I can like keep coming like 10 times like in a row. I've had orgasms where it's just
whoa! That bitch got superpowers, bro. Holy fuck. No, she got superpowers, bro. I wish like when I come, I wish I could come 10 more times. Actually, I don't. That'll probably hurt. But like, damn, she's a superwoman.
where it's like I really had to like concentrate to get there, and then others where I'm like, I'm like, oh my god, I was listening to Celine Dion up there. I was having a moment.
Yep, that's my vote. That's my vote too.
Her recollection of her orgasm, it felt very like by the book.
I was like, it's Sarah, Jada, but then Jada was like, oh, I call my guy Rocket Man. You only give nicknames to some good
Yo, I low-key want to be friends with this lady right here with the jeans on and the yellow shirt. Yo, she is low-key funny as fuck.
I think I said something about it taking so long for me to get there with a partner, and then when I said church girl, I was like, maybe I shouldn't.
Yeah, you should have never said that.
If you think the mole is still in the box and you'd wish to play the game, please raise your hand at this time.
Question. When did it come to the understanding, or if you always had it, where an orgasm is about both people?
I would say in college, because I wasn't really into it sexually. That's when I was interested in learning about other people, especially. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
After I left my 4-year relationship, he had told me like, oh, no one's ever gonna love you. Like, no one's ever gonna wanna have sex with you again. Like, literally those words. And every partner after that, I've been like focused on them. Like,
Bro, what kind of ex-boyfriend is that? He's stupid as fuck. Any bitch, fat, ugly, sloppy bitch, girl, can go into a bar and say, who wants to fuck this pussy? Right? Or whatever. Who wants to have sex? Right? at least 3 to 4 dudes would be like, hey, me. So honestly, bro, you could be a sloppy, fat piece of shit girl, and it'll be so easy for you to get sex. So I don't know what your ex is telling no one's gonna have sex with you again. Bro, that shit's fucking easy for y'all. That shit's so fucking easy for y'all.
Never been about me. It's always been about how can I please them.
I was thinking, okay, well, maybe she switched tactics, and that's what really.
If a guy went into the bar and said, who wants to fuck, right? Who wants to suck this shit, right? Everyone would think he's weird, a fucking perv, a weirdo, and no one would even want to have sex with him. They would just be like, what the fuck, dude? Get this guy out the fucking bar. But if a female did it, there'll be a line of men. It don't even matter, bro. She could be 600 pounds. It does not matter. Men are horn dogs, all right? Men are dirty dogs. I mean, everyone knows that by now.
It's her pleasure. It's bringing other people pleasure.
I was never really a sexual person anyway. Like, I had the purity ring. I was saving myself for marriage.
My answers were around church. I was raised like super Catholic. And so for me, it didn't even really conceive in my head that like, oh, this is for women too, because everything is so like giving, serving for the man, cooking, cleaning for the man, having a household for the man. I didn't even literally start like thinking like, I want to come too, till I was like 21. And that was like our cultural influences and women talking about sex and being more open.
It's for both people. It's not just like me giving all to you, because I'm like, what am I here for?
I have a question. So how did you feel the first time someone was able to get you there? Like, especially because it sounds like a lot of us had religious backgrounds. Like, because I know the first time I felt it, it took me a second to feel okay.
Yeah.
And like, I remember during the whole process just feeling like I was being watched. Like, I have a lot of like deceased loved ones too. So like, just feeling like they were watching me.
Am I doing something bad?
Oh, you
like,
guys!
I know.
That's what's like put in your mind.
It
about
is.
Yeah. Like mentally what you go through.
Then later on, it's like, shoot, watch what they watch too.
One of the things was the white.
I don't know who to vote off. All 4 of them, I think, have had orgasms. I don't know who to vote off. I'm going to just have to throw a curveball or a random fucking vote out and vote for Jada.
Sure, I don't know. When I think of white, I think of purity. She also said something about how she wanted to save herself for marriage. She had a purity ring. So I'm like, if you add all those things together.
Okay, that's a good assumption, actually.
Felt like she was
Get her off, Sarah!
talking a little too much and trying to explain her story to where we believed it.
Goodbye, Sarah. Goodbye.
What? Okay.
Oh, she's
I
sad.
felt like I was very authentic with my story. I think I talked a little more about my past experience with my Christianity, plus the white shirt.
Yeah, bro, you gotta know. Leave the religion home, bro. This is a show about orgasming. Leave the religion at home. And they all seem to talk about it, too, for some reason.
Went for that too.
If the lights turn green, that means that you have all voted the mole out and you win. If the lights turn red, that means the mole is still in the box and you all lose.
Oh, yeah, this is a dub.
3,
They won.
2,
This is a dub. Whoa! No way, bro! Yo, it was this little black lady all the way on the right side of the screen. It was her. No freaking way.
mole, please step forward.
If it is this girl with the yellow shirt with the fucking jeans on all the way to the left side of the screen, I'm gonna freak the fuck out. Cause dude, she can come 10 times in a row. There's no fucking way she didn't orgasm.
In 3, 2, 1.
Knew it.
I'm so bad.
Someone get this girl some good dick, man. Someone get this girl some good dick, bro. She needs it, bro. She needs to feel it. She needs it.
Oh, not you! I like to think I had intuition. When the light turned red and there was 3 of us, I was like, I knew it was Jada! And it wasn't!
I have never come from someone else giving that to me. I enjoy sex all the time. Nobody has really taken the time to learn how to make me come, I guess. So I love talking about sex because I think that there's this narrative that everybody should be able to come just, and I don't. And I still have fun and I still learn a lot about myself.
Wow, you got us good.
I was nervous.
Never would have guessed.
My biggest goals today was to use my authentic experiences without inherently lying.
Probably should have paid more attention to her. Yeah, that's a woman that gets what she wants, and she did. Dang it.
Whoa, that's a lot of money you win.
I wanted to come here today to show that sex is just so different for everybody, and
What a freaking show, man. That was good. Okay, I gotta give it to them. I didn't even suss her at all. I mean, I did pick her at the end because it was between 3 girls, but I did not suss her at all, like the entire video, bro. That was a pretty good video. Someone need to get us some dick. Yeah, I mean, dude, yeah, we're just gonna cut it there, dude. Shout out to Doobly, yo. Thank you guys so much for making this video. It kept me entertained. Peace out.